Okay, so patuloy tayo sa interval half open on the left. No, pag sinabing interval half open on the left, ito yung kanyang interpretation or symbol or pinaka-presentation natin. Pag sinabing half, using A and B as our reference. So, we put here in the set X such that A is less than X and X is less or equal to B. So that is our consideration of the interval half open. Bakit half open? Half open kasi yung ating A yung ating B ay nakaset na siya. Nakaset siya. Kaya we put here a bracket. So set na siya. Meron na siyang definite value. Whereas, yung A natin, as we consider the variable X here, ang A natin is this is parenthesis, meaning to say, this is open. Kaya, half open siya kasi dito set na. Kaya, ang tawag natin dyan, interval half open on the left. Kasi, because of the less than sign here. Okay? So, therefore, ito yung kanyang presentation in the number line. Yan. So number 2, we have the interval of half open on the right. On the right naman, ito on the left. So ito naman yun, no? So X such that A is less or equal to X and X is less than to B. Now, take note that in the part of A, mayroong equal or less than A. So, meaning, nakaset na to. Alam na natin yung value dyan, kaya naka-bracket na siya. Whereas, sa B, no? Sa B, ang sabi dito, less. So, meaning, ang ating B is not definite yet. That's why we have this value. Open pa rin siya, pero ang A natin ay less than na daw. Ang X natin ay less than B, and then ang B less, mas malaki siya kaysa value ng A. So, ito yung sample dito. Okay. So, malinaw na yan. This we are using here, ang ating ginagamit sample, mga variable, no? To represent a certain number. Now, later, we will also consider some of the example. Pero ngayon, ang ating mga discussions ay much more of principles, no? Kaya puro symbol-symbol ang ginamit natin. Okay. The next is we are using the symbol infinity, plus infinity, and minus infinity. Pag sinabing plus infinity, sabihin plus 0, ito yon, starting from 0, if that is the case, so going to that, so we have positive infinity. Okay, so going to the other side, so we have the negative infinity. So, kaya meron tayong negative and positive. Now, applying this, for example, positive infinity, so sa interpretation natin, from that, X such that X is greater than A, so starting from A, going to that direction with using the symbol plus infinity. Whereas on the other hand, negative, infinity, and b. So it started at b, going to that direction. Therefore, we have the x such that x less than b. So yan na yung magiging diagram natin. Okay. So dito naman, napansin nyo, mayroong bracket at saka parenthesis. So a at saka b plus infinity plus here, this is interpreted by this expression. X such that x is greater or equal to a. Okay? Now why? Because we have this, ibig sabihin na set na ang a. That's why greater or equal to a. Dito naman we have the negative infinity at saka b. Pero at the side of b, mayroong bracket. So, yung bracket indicates na settled or ito ay what we call set na siya. No? Kaya dito, ang ginamit natin ay negative less than or equal to b. X is less than or equal to b. To represent the value of x is less than or equal to b. Bakit natin ginamit ito? Because of this. Now, kung mayroon tayong set na negative infinity at saka negative positive infinity, we are talking of the r. Yung r, yun yung kabuuan ng tinatawag nating real numbers. Okay, so tingnan natin on some of the examples. No? Kung mayroon ka daw presentation, we have the interpretation here, the so-called notations and symbols. So if this is the problem, what is the solution? Now using this value, you arrive to this one. No? Ito daw yung interpretation, ito yung resulta ng ating pag-analyze. So, therefore, negative 7, and this is a plus, this is a less or equal, so we use this bracket here to represent that. And then, x is less than negative 2. Now, take note, less than ang ginamit, so parenthesis ang ilagay natin. Yan. So, the presentation on the number line, ito na ngayon. Negative 7 at saka negative 2 to satisfy the condition here. Okay? So, next example, we have set here of x such that x is greater than 1 and x is less than 10. So the solution on this is we have 1 and then we have 10. No? So lumalabas ngayon na this is our figure 1 and 2. Kaya i-plot natin. But we will put here a parenthesis showing that it is strictly what we call inequalities. And it happened at 1 and 10. Okay. So, letter C, sabi dito, x such that x is less or equal to negative 5 or x is greater or equal to 5. So, to interpret that, take note that the 5 here is set, whereas since we are using here a what we call a it started here, therefore this is a negative infinity. Now going to that direction, your 5 has a definite value, but it started from 5 going to the direction of infinity. Kaya dito, merong infinity, negative, and negative 5. Whereas on the other hand, we have the x plus or minus 5. So therefore, we have 5, then plus infinity. So this is infinity going to that direction. That is positive infinity. And this is going to that direction is negative infinity. Okay?